Welcome to another Demarcation Media Mega Construx review. Today we are going to be taking a look at the Halo Infinite Blue Team. We finally have all 4 members, so let's just go through one by one, take a closer look, and then we'll take a look at them as a whole, see how they all fit together. And yeah, let's just jump right in. We'll start with Chief. Mega has released countless Chief figures since Infinite came out, and I was going to use the Series 13 Chief for this review, but I decided to go with the Warthog Rally Chief because he is easily the most accessible Chief from the whole lineup. Yeah, you can get Chiefs pretty easily, but this Chief is the basic Chief. He's the easiest to get, and I think that he is a pretty good fit for this team. So he is the all plain green. He's got his numbers, some nice head printing. He comes armed with a plain gray AR of the Halo Infinite style. And yeah, he's not 100% accurate. Mega definitely needed to make a new backplate, new shoulders, maybe a new head, but this one works pretty well. Overall, he's a pretty good figure. Mega just has gone a little bit trigger happy with the releasing of the Chiefs. Next up is Spartan Fred. This guy is from the Banished Chopper Takedown. He comes armed with an unpainted splazer, and he's got this really, really cool, metallic light blue color scheme. Visor print is absolutely fantastic. Some really nice print on the sides of the head as well. Unfortunately, they didn't give him any print for the front vents, even though the box shows that, which I think is a bit misleading. One of the reasons I really hate the CG box art. They can just add in extra detail where there is none. But he has his 104 printed on his chest, some black here, and then black up the sides. He shares the same back piece with Chief, and then he has his good old knife and sheath shoulder plates. Although Mega didn't paint the knife or the sheath, which is kind of weird to me. That feels a little cheap, but that's really the only downfall for this figure. The rest of him looks really, really cool. I guess you could call his brightness of his color scheme a downside, but I don't think that's really a downside. Up next is Spartan Kelly. This figure is from the Razorback Blitz, and she comes with a bunch of new pieces as well as some returning pieces. So she has this new chest plate that was made specifically for the Infinite line, and with that chest plate comes a new back plate, which honestly this is what Chief should have, but this is a female specific piece, as is the chest plate, which means it cannot fit on the male torsos, which is unfortunate because that means the cross compatibility is not there at all between the male and the female Spartans for the chest plates, and that if we want a chest plate and back plate that matches this one here for Master Chief, then Mega's going to have to make an entirely new mold. She has the shoulder pieces from the Series 1 Chief, which is what the Infinite Chief really should have, because these shoulders are made to represent the Series 1 Chief, which was the Legends Chief, and the current Chief is basically an updated version of Legends Chief. So I don't know why Mega decided not to use these shoulders for Chief. It's just kind of frustrating. And they seem to not really be hearing the fact that we're saying, hey, could you please use these? They're doing really good at listening to everything but the whole please give Chief his proper shoulders thing. Her helmet is an updated, brand new Hermes helmet. This is the Infinite version, and in my opinion, it looks a whole heck of a lot better than the Halo 5 Hermes. This helmet is really just super cool. My original Kelly had a ton of quality control issues, but luckily this one doesn't. She's got some gold print on her thighs as well as on her shoulders, and she comes armed with a plain gray tactical shotgun. There we go. Blue team is all together, looking really cool. Although something looks wrong. It's almost like we're missing somebody. Are we missing somebody? No, I don't think we're missing anyone. And last but not least, we have poor Linda, who seems to always be forgotten out of everything. She wasn't present in the package. I think there's a couple comics with Blue Team where Linda's not around. I don't know. She just seems to be forgotten a lot. which is kind of a shame because Blue Team is 4 members, and yet often it's only 3. So this is the Halo Heroes Series 15 version. It took Mega a while to get to Linda because, like I said, she seems to always be forgotten for some reason or another. She has her updated Argus armor. Come on, Linda, stand up. I know it's depressing that you get forgotten, but don't fall over. She has updated Argus armor. I'm never a huge fan of the Argus armor set, but I don't know. The Infinite version is growing on me a little bit. The owl face is, I don't know, it's kind of funny. She comes armed with Norn Fang, which is the most detailed of the Blue Team weapons we've seen yet, because this is a Halo Heroes figure. And I didn't realize it until somebody pointed it out to me, but that's actually a wolf on there. Like, she's got wolf decoration on her sniper. I don't know why I never caught on to that before. I guess because just looking at it, it doesn't look like a wolf just right off the bat. But yeah, really fantastic weapon. Painted up really nicely. Got the fold down stand like all the sniper rifles. And like all the sniper rifles, it also has the issue where the barrel is pushed upward. Yeah, I don't really know how Meg is going to fix that one, if they will ever fix it. But, you know, it still is what it is. Linda shares most of the same armor with the rest of the team. She's got the same chest plate as Kelly, same legs and like groin armor and all that as Chief and Fred and Kelly. But she's got some new shoulders, which look great, and we're going to see these again in some of the new helmet sets. Those look absolutely fantastic. The new Argus helmet, which we will also be seeing in some of the new helmet sets as well. Some really nice print on there. I don't fully understand why her visor is like a dark orange, but the eyes don't have any extra print. It's accurate, but I don't understand it. Then she's got print in the detail here, print up on the shoulders, and around the back, we've got the same back plate we've seen before, as well as some more print on the head, which looks great. I like the little like orange mohawk thing back here. And then there's actually multiple shades of kind of whitish tan going on here. So the base coat, or the base color, I should say, is this kind of off-white gray color. And then they printed all the top of the head with the tan, and then we get a darker tan and then orange. So there's really a lot going on with this helmet. So even though it looks a little odd to me, Mega did put a lot of work into it. And it ended up looking pretty good. So finally, we have all of Blue Team. There we go. There is all of Blue Team together. And they look really great. I think they look just really, really, really slick together like this. I think this Chief really matches a lot better than I was expecting. I was using the brighter Series 13 Chief because he matched a little better with Fred. But between the kind of off-white, dulled-down colors of Kelly and Linda, this color for Chief kind of makes a nice transition. So we got brighter color for Fred, mid-tones for Chief, and then the kind of more dulled-down whites for Kelly and Linda. So I think that's really cool. Kelly stands out to me as the least detailed here purely because she doesn't have any of the shoulder print or the chest print, which is a bit of a bummer. And then Linda and Fred have all of the print, and then Chief just has a shoulder print. So they're not all exactly the same detail level, but I think they're close enough that they all look really good standing next to each other. So the thing that most people have been complaining about is the fact that Kelly and Linda don't have the numbers on their chest. You know, right here, Fred's got it, Chief's got it, Kelly and Linda do not. That actually is correct. So I think it was like the new Halo Infinite, like behind the scenes art book or something. I don't remember the exact name. But there's pictures in there, artwork of Infinite, like Shadows of Reach, Blue Team, and only Chief gets the numbers. So Fred is technically incorrect in having the 104 on his chest. He shouldn't have that. Kelly and Linda are actually 100% accurate in leaving the numbers off, which is great. I think that the fact that Mega was ahead of the game there with those two, that's good. I don't know why they went with 104 for Fred. Maybe just because they've done Fred before and they just decided to roll with it. I don't know. But I think it looks good. It's an excusable inaccuracy since it makes them look better. Now, in the new Halo Heroes series, Halo Heroes Series 16, we are getting another Kelly who does have the numbers printed on. That version is from the package. So we'll be able to complete the original trio from the package. Poor Linda was forgotten. There was no anime the package version of Linda. I don't know why. They had 2 other random Spartans who just died, and then Linda was just not there. But yeah, so the new version of Kelly is going to be the version from the package from Halo Legends. So we'll be able to have those 3, which is cool. It's not an updated one to give the numbers on the chest. So I don't know that we're going to actually see an infinite version of Kelly come back again with more detail. I don't know. I would venture a guess we might see Fred again in Halo Heroes series, but I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so if you want to assemble your own blue team, basically you have to get any Halo Infinite Chief. They all will work. I'm sure most of you guys watching this video have at least one. Probably you have more like 5, but you can basically pick whatever Infinite Chief you have. You got to get the Razorback Blitz, got to get the Chopper Takedown, and then Linda is, of course, just a Halo Heroes figure, so you just have to track her down. So I would say it's 100% worth tracking these guys down, assembling them like this so that blue team can be reunited again. And I don't have all of the Halo 5 versions to compare to. Hopefully I'll be able to track them down at some point. But I think they stack up pretty favorably to the Halo 5 versions, even if they are slightly less detailed than the ones from the blue team set overall. So yeah, really, really cool. I'm so happy that Mega finally gave us Linda and that we can complete the entire team because they look really, really snazzy all in a line like that. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time.